Attention YouTube reviewer, the following video is filmed on a private gun range by a firearms expert. All firearms are handled responsibly and at no point are any bystanders present or ever at risk. The following video also contains no footage of full auto firearms, bump stocks, firearm modifications, or firearm ammunition cells as defined by YouTube's community guidelines. This includes our outro. In addition, the content in this video based around restoring and repairing this rifle has been cleared as fully monetizable by YouTube. Alright, we've reached the finish line on the VZ-52 restoration series. The last video, you saw me cut off those spars. We did a little bit of sanding. I stained the stock and put on the linseed oil. This video, we're going through and we're completely reassembling the rifle to as you see it right now. And that's going to be it for the restoration. Next time you see this rifle, it's going to be on the range for the review video, as long as nothing goes wrong. And today's sponsor is RTI. They import many awesome collectibles from all around the world, as you can see right here, just a couple examples. This is a VZ-52. This was one of the grade Bs that they sent me to do restoration on. And as you can see, if you really know what you're doing, these grade B rifles can come out really, really nice and be good, great collectibles, and they don't break the bank at all. So check them out for some great collectibles. They have all kinds of stuff from all around the world. This monocle right here, this was another grade B that they sent me last year to do restoration on. As you can see, it looks excellent. And then this Moss 49 is also another example of some of the collectibles they have in stock. Alright guys, I need your help. So, YouTube has removed one of my videos and given me a warning. Now, that on its own isn't that big a deal, but the reason they gave me was one of their BS reasons, in which, guess what, they completely denied my appeals. Now, if they were to apply retroactively the same exact logic to just the videos in this restoration series, my YouTube channel will be removed. Right now, I've got just a warning. They didn't give me a strike, but the next one would be a strike. And any after that would be a strike as well. So, what I'm asking you to do is please go over and follow me on Rumble. Now, Rumble's algorithm isn't really set up to help small channels grow. It really helps, it is aimed towards channels that migrated from YouTube over there that already had large fan bases that follow them over. So please follow me over there so I can help grow the Rumble. That way I have a backup just in case something happens to YouTube, and I can hopefully keep going on there. Rumble's a lot more gun friendly. They allow a lot more stuff. I could do stuff over there I just simply cannot do or show on YouTube. However, there's just not many viewers there for me. So if y'all guys please go over there, follow me on Rumble. If I can build it up over there to where it's worth more to me trying to work more towards Rumble and not so much on YouTube, that would be awesome. Because it's only a matter of time until YouTube decides to finally drop the ban hammer on me and give me trouble just like they have with a lot of other channels. So please, help me out over there, follow me, and yeah, thank you guys a lot. Alright guys, welcome back. So it's been a week since I put on the linseed oil on the stock, and now it is now completely dry. There is no residue coming off my hands, barely any. Now there's still maybe some here and there, but not really. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start putting the stock back together now. We're gonna start assembling the gun again. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the stock itself, the components that are bolted to the stock. I guess first let's start with the butt stock. It's the butt plates here itself. So I'm going to start here correctly. remember how this goes. It's been like 3 weeks now, so that's gonna go just like that right there. Now we got this section here, which is gonna flip around and go on just like so. Now we're going to have our wood screws here that are gonna go in like so. And let's screw these in nice and good. So today is the moment of truth as far as appearance goes. We still don't know if this thing's gonna shoot or not yet, or how it's, well, I'm sure it's gonna shoot, but there may be some tuning I may have to do with the gas system and whatnot. We'll have to see how that goes. All right, and then guess while we're here, might as well throw in the cleaning rods. Finding the right spot they go. And then this piece of fabric was actually in the stock when I got the rifle, so I'm going to tuck that right back in there just to hold those down. We're going to take our actual butt plate here. It hooks like that, and boom, our actual butt plate is on. Next, let's do our little trunnion lug here. This is gonna go in just like so, like that. And let's pull out the little bolts here. Okay, and that's gonna be this one right here. So we're gonna take that, it's gonna go down in there like so. And it's going to, I guess, let me get this down in all the way. We want to make sure we don't cross thread or anything here. There we go. And it's going in nice and good. Now we have this little wood screw right here, which we're going to turn that to about right there. You drop down right there, and we're going to turn that in like so. And that is what keeps that screw from backing out, because it's got little notches that keep it from backing out like so. Okay, next we're gonna do this right here, which was a little tricky because I was unable to do a proper. All right, I got it on. It's not super tight, but it's literally as tight as I can get it, so it is what it is. Okay, so next we have the clip here for the this. See how's gonna be the easiest way to do this here. I believe to have so I believe we're gonna go down through the bottom with this screw here. Okay, now we're gonna put you here. Let's start screwing you in. Ow, okay, that's that. Okay, now let's do the swivel for the sling here. Now this one is going to be a little tricky because it more or less, think I need to bend this a little bit. It is a little bent. It's kind of straight, but we're still gonna tap it in with the mallet here. We're gonna use the soft end. It's kind of. That was a little harder than I would have liked it to have been, but you know, it's in, so it's all good. So now I'll try to get this thing to tighten, which is not easy, seeing how, of course, I don't have the right type of safety screwdriver. So we're just gonna do it like this here. Alrighty. Okay, and that is our rear swing swivel. Okay, now that that is done, let's get to mounting the bayonet. So we're gonna take the end cap here. That pops on like so. Our front sling swivel, which I don't know if there's a particular way that it goes. Yeah, it should go in just like so. Alright. And then our bayonet, which I believe is going to go this way right here like so. Gonna just swivel this on in here like so. Close it, give it some tappy taps. There we go. Some nice little tappy taps to get it on. Alright, now we're going to take our bolt. This holds on all the front cap and everything in the front. Get it to go. In here like so, if I can get it. There we go. I didn't like that. Alright. Now, let's get this screwed on nice and tight. Now, I'm not sure what you're supposed to, what they originally were supposed to screw this in with, because the notch on that bolt is like 1/8 of an inch wide, so it's like really awkward for a regular flathead, but it'll work. Okay, let's give it some good. Alright, so that is the bayonet. Alright, so what do we got next? Next we really just have fire control group and the receiver. So, I'm going to take the receiver action, going to go in right here on this lug, drop down forward like so. Okay, and our dust, our front upper handguard dust cover. Now, I still don't know what I'm going to do with this. I may see about bluing this. However, I did a sample on the inside of it, and it didn't take blue very well. So, I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with that just yet. Okay. So we're going to bring this down here. Okay. Alright, so that's like that. Now we have to press the pin here to, let me open up the bayonet, make this a tad bit easier. Actually, no. Let's see. Yes, that will work perfect. So to get this front locked on, there's a pin. I showed y'all when I flipped around like this. When I disassembled the rifle, right in here. So you have to depress this pin, and that pops on just like that. So that goes on like that, and you don't have to have this on. I put it on just to show you what it's gonna look like. So now the last part is the fire control group. We're going to cock this hammer. So the hammer's in. All right. There's a little ledge here. It kind of rocks in. So you gotta kind of go. Actually, you know what? I believe. No, I'm right. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You have to install the trigger on the receiver before you put it in the stock. Oh, okay. So, trigger. Kind of. See if I should go in. Fold up the hammer. Bring it in just a little. Is it? Yeah, it's backwards. So you bring that in like this here. Hammer's up. Come on, it should slide right in. Why are you not wanting to? And that should be ready to go in like so. What are we hitting on? Yeah, is it the safety? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's the safety. Okay, and that goes in like so. There we go. That's where we were messing up. Okay, now we can lock the trigger guard back on. Like so. Okay, now we can go back and put this. That rocks in like so, and of course, this is now in the way. Alright. Alright. Alright, now the very last thing we have here is we're going to put this back on, like so for right now. And normally there's a piece of wood that goes right here, which we do not have. So what we do have is we have the clip that's supposed to go on there, and this pops on. Now, I will say some of these reproduction clips that RTI sent out with these are very tight. Very, very, very tight. So they're a little difficult to get on. You gotta get this in here. Okay, that's one side, two side. Alrighty. That is our now reassembled VZ-52. Righty. Now, I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the upper handguard just yet. I've been trying to track down an original and I have not been able to find one, to be honest. I don't know what I'm going to do. I may have to make one by hand, which would suck because a piece of wood like that is hard to make because it is one thin piece of wood. So my other options would be maybe to make something that's 3D printed that goes on there. I don't know yet, but either way, we are on. Now I will say the single hardest part to reassemble on this whole gun was that front sight hood. That thing was hard to get on. But anyways, guys, that is it for the VZ-52 restoration. It is now done, minus a few little tweaks here and there. So stay tuned for the actual range review video, which is going to be probably the next video I do. I'm going to be taking this to the range. I'm going to be shooting it with the ammo sent to me by Dozer Munitions and Old South Ammo, and we'll be seeing how it does. Now, I do need y'all's help. I would like y'all, anyone who watches the video, please go over to my Rumble. I'll put it in the description down there, and follow me on Rumble. YouTube's been giving me a lot of trouble lately, especially on these videos. They've been demonetized. I had one actually removed. The previous video I made, which was all the metal refinishing, ended up being like 2 hours long. So I wanted to break that down into 4 separate videos and upload them while I was doing all the rest of this wood and stuff in little 30-minute chunks. Well, YouTube literally demonetized one. First they kept giving me issues when it monetized it, and then they ended up striking it down completely and removing the video. So please go over to my Rumble. That's going to be my main backup. Everything goes up there that goes up on YouTube. Plus, eventually, I will be doing stuff on Rumble that YouTube does not allow here on their platform. So, a lot of cool stuff, actual builds. I've got some stuff coming in. I'm going to be doing some assemblies and building and stuff like that. Some, throwing the parts on, building up certain things. That's going to be videos only on Rumble because that's the only place I can show putting a scope on a rifle. I can't put a scope on a rifle here on YouTube because that's modification. So please go over Rumble, follow me over there, keep an eye out for some of the cool stuff that I'm planning on trying to do that I can't do here on YouTube. And do all the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the merch store. Please check out RTI, the guys who sent me this rifle to restore, which I have to say looks like it came out quite nice. I'm very happy with it. So I'll see y'all guys very soon. Y'all have a good one.